What's good, y'all? So in my opinion, one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history is that Oklahoma City team that had Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. You know, they drafted those three guys back to back to back, so all the contracts, they had to pay everyone at the same time, got a little messy. They ended up sending James Harden away, then Kevin Durant ended up leaving for the Golden State Warriors. The rest is history. But in this video, I'm bringing all of their rookie versions of themselves back to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we're going to see if they can win a championship. All right, here we are on the OKC Thunder with our three guys, KD, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. I just took the 2K rookie versions of themselves, whatever they had in their draft class, and put them onto this class. I did mess around with the contracts. I made them about average, top lottery picks for their contracts. Supposed to have some team options there. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to make sure that these three stay on this team. Everything else with the team, though, I'm leaving it up to the CPU. I just took away their three best players, which was Shea, Josh Giddey, and surprisingly, Poku was their third best player. So they're left here with Lu Dort, Chet, all these other guys. Obviously, we know the OKC Thunder are not looking to win a championship right now, so we're just looking for growth in these guys. But down the road, hopefully they can progress and bring this team a championship. And it looks like we are playing these guys a whole lot of minutes in their rookie season, 38, 37, and 37 each. If one of these guys don't win Rookie of the Year, I feel like that's an issue. But, I don't know. Paolo's pretty good. Well, this is a little bit of a surprise. Trae Young wins MVP. Shout out to him, I guess. Paolo, Rookie of the Year. I know I did say this. If you look here, if we go to try to override, these guys aren't considered rookies since I took their DNA, which kind of sucks a little bit. But, what are you going to do about it? They won't win Rookie of the Year, but they are rookie versions of themselves. It's whatever. Kelly Olynyk, 6-man, Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, Emmanuel Quickley, Most Improved. But rookie Kevin Durant does make All-NBA third team, so I think it's safe to say he would have run Rookie of the Year. And he's also All-Defensive second team. Even though we had all that talent, this team was very bad, only winning 20 games. Was that worst in the whole NBA? Yeah, it was worse in the whole NBA, so, On the bright side, though, our baby big three led us in scoring, all three of them. KD was the leader of them all, of course. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, stealing a half, blocking a half, 50, 40, 70. He'll get those free throws up, but still a fantastic efficiency, especially for a rookie. 24 points and all that. Love to see that from KD. Russ over here, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. The efficiencies aren't the best, and the rebounds are pretty low for Russ, too, so hopefully he'll fix that around in his second season. And then last but not least, James Harden here. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists is really, really good from James. I wasn't expecting that, and at least as a rookie right away. Had 1.5 steals. The efficiency also isn't the best. But, it's their rookie season. I'm sure, they're only not even 20 years old yet. So I'm sure that'll get better. Also looks like we traded for Norman Powell, I guess. In case you guys really care about the rest of the stats of these teams. But we're just going to automate this offseason, get the player progression. Oh, yes, sir. This is exactly what you see when you have a young team. I'm loving it so far. Kevin Durant up to an 88 overall going into year 2. That is insane. He goes up 5. James Harden right behind him at an 86, going up 6. Russ going up 5 to an 84. These three guys just got better at everything. A whole bunch more badges also. We also signed Jeremy Grant, which is cool. He could fit in that power forward position. And then we got Chet up to an 82. So our starting lineup is looking like this so far, and it's pretty good off the bench. We got a whole lot of growth too. This team could be really, really good. Like I was showing you guys in player progression, this is our starting lineup, and it's looking really, really solid. We have a lot of everything on this team, a whole lot of scoring for sure. And then our bench too is pretty solid too. Only 77 overall is the lowest overall getting minutes. This team we could go from number 2 overall pick to play-in, maybe even a playoff spot. This year, we have our first of the big three to make the All-Star team. KD is an All-Star reserve on Team Luka. There we go. Now we're back to the regularly scheduled program. Luka Doncic, triple-double for the MVP. Derek Adams, Rookie of the Year. Christian Wood, 6-man. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. And Shaedon Sharpe, Most Improved. KD makes back-to-back All-NBA third team. And back-to-back All-Defensive second team. Yeah, so remember how I said this team could actually be pretty good? I was lying. We are 31-51. Better than last year. Last year we won 20 games and we're the last in the West. But 31 wins is not going to cut it, man. To make the play-in, what do we need? We need a 41. So, I guess we went up 10 from last year. If we go up 10 from this year, then we'll be in the play-in next year. Maybe. I don't know. KD still leads us in scoring. This year his points dropped a little bit though, down to 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, steal and a half, block and a half. The efficiencies went up though, which is good. So even though his points went down, he got more efficient. His other numbers went up too. So we're seeing the improvement from KD for sure. Russ goes up in points though, so he could be taking some of those shots away, I guess. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal and a half. The efficiencies also went up a lot from Russ, too. I love to see that, Russ. Good job. And then last but not least, James here. He bumped it up also to 18 points, 3 rebounds, 7.5 assists, steal. And his efficiencies went up almost 50, 40, 90 from James. I was not expecting that big of a jump already. So the big three, we're growing. For sure, we're growing. It's not coming to team success yet, but each player is getting better. This is really Sam Presti-like. We have 6 first-round picks this year. Including the number 2 pick, which was supposed to go to Washington, but we got that, which is, fantastic trading by Sam Presti for sure. Everything's on automatic, so will we pick good players? Will we package these and trade? I don't really know. Hopefully it makes the team better, though. That's all I'm looking for. All right, in player progression here, we have still plenty of good news to share. Kevin Durant and James Harden are both officially a 90 overall now, which is fantastic. KD at a 93, James at a 91, and KD's got 32 badges already, which is wild. I don't even look at any badges yet so far. He's got a lot of gold. Midi Magician is Hall of Fame, yes. Mismatch expert. Got some defensive badges working too. So KD, yeah, he's really doing his thing, man. That's for sure. James Harden here, like I said, up to a 91. Russ just barely not in the 90 overall club, up to an 89. We're getting pretty good. Chet is still evolving with us. We even got Jalen Williams down here, almost an 80 overall, that rookie center from last year. I said last year maybe we could make the play-in, and we were very bad, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just hoping for wins. KD is yet again our lone all-star as an all-star reserve. Luka Doncic with another MVP, Emmanuel Servedius. It's got to be one of my favorite things to try to pronounce some of these rookies' names, man. Markel Fultz, 6th Man of the Year. Emob, Defensive Player of the Year. Nikola Jovic, Most Improved. Kevin Durant has now moved up to All-NBA second team, and he stays on All-Defensive second team also. Well, this was definitely unexpected. Out of nowhere, we bump up all the way to the 4 seed. We won 47 games this year. Still leading the way is, of course, Kevin Durant here. This time bumping it up to a career-high 24 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block and a half. Those efficiencies are just insane, bro. 53% and 46%. KD, you are a bucket at 6'10". That's wild. Russ coming in second here. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists. I don't know why. His assists are good. The rebounds in Sim Rookie Russ are just not where they are in real life. So I don't really know about that. 2 steals, though. 50% from the field. And that is not bad. 3-point percentage for Russ, of course. And also the free throw is pretty good, too. So we got our efficiencies going up. James Harden, he is now also up to 22 points, 3 rebounds, 8.5 assists, a steal and a half. And his efficiencies are up incredibly, too. 51% is down from last year, but 46% from 3 is wild. All right, now it's time for our first playoff games. We're going up against the Houston Rockets here as the 5th seed. They have D'Lo, Jalen Green, Kenyon Martin Jr., Jabari, and Sengun. It's a solid squad, but I think we match up pretty well against them. I'm not going to lie, if not even better. We are the favorite, but they won the same games. Yeah, seeding-wise, we're the favorite, but they won the same amount of record games. Tari Eason this time just cooked us off the bench. I'm hoping we get some success here as we tied up to 1-1, but now they're up 2-1. Tied at 2-2. You know how I think about these big game 5s. And we lose the big game 5. That is very, very unfortunate. Please force a game 6 or game 7. And we don't. That is so tough, man. In the elimination game, Jalen Green put us to sleep, bro. 36, 7, and 3. Shot 23 threes? Bro, what? I just realized that 23 out of his 29 shots were threes. That is crazy, bro. Russ led the way on our team, 31 and 10. Shot it pretty efficiently. KD, very efficiently, 24, 5, and 6 with 2 steals and 3 blocks. James Harden even had 3 blocks and a double-double. I guess I thought we were a better team than them. It is our first time touching the playoffs, though. These guys are still super young, so I'm not tripping. And the Rockets ended up winning the championship, which is insane, man. So shout out to them. So I accidentally skipped through player progression, but that's fine. We can just look at the roster right here, and these guys are getting pretty good. If you could tell, KD up to a 95 overall now. It's wild. I want to look at how many badges he got. 36 badges. Got a bunch of them all across the board. Then James Harden up to a 94 with 28 badges. A lot of playmaking and shooting for him. And then Russ at a 94 with 44 badges. I just peeped. He's got everywhere. Almost double digits in each category. The finishing, ironically, is his least badges, which, I mean, I don't know. I would say he's probably a better finisher than shooting, but hey, it's 2K for you. But yeah, this team is really, really good. You know, beyond our almost 395 overalls. We still got Jeremy Grant here, who's a little older now. I'm not really tripping about that, but Chet Holmgren at an 88 is fantastic. Jalen Williams off our bench. We even got Tim Hardaway Jr. here, who's still a 78 overall. This guy, John Dudley and Evan Tatum. We got a pretty solid squad right here, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully, we can finally get some playoff success. Kevin Durant, for the first time in his career, is an all-star starter on Team Ja. And also for the first time in his career, he has his teammate with him in Russell Westbrook. I'm probably blocking him right now by my camera, but you see, trust me, that's Russell right there. Well, this is something I don't see too often. LaMelo Ball, MVP. Shout out to him. Devin Robertson, Rookie of the Year. Markelle, back-to-back six-mans. Emo, Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like that happened already. And Jake Larvia, Most Improved. Kevin Durant, All-NBA First Team. Shout out my guy. He also is All-Defensive First Team. Man, KD is officially at the top of the league right here. Also kind of cool to say, it doesn't really matter. Chet made All-Defensive First Team. That's why we're getting so much love, man. We are the 1 seed in the West, 61 games. Wow. And I just wanted to double check to make sure, but 61 wins is good for the best in the NBA. So we have the best record in all of basketball. Shout out to KD. Oh, you know why we're the 1 seed? Because we traded for Emmanuel Quickly. That's exactly why, bro. That's why. Quickly is just a winning player. What can I say? In all seriousness, though, KD leads us in scoring this year. 25 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Almost 50, 40, 90, man. Keep hitting them free throws, and you got that, man. This efficiency is just insane, though. I can't even see how it can get any better, but it is. Then our second All-Star for the first time, we could say that for this video. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 2 steals, and the efficiency, almost 40% from 3 from Russ. Off how much? What's the volume on that? What's the volume? How many shots you taking? 400 threes taken, and you shooting 39%. Yo, I see why you went All-Star, Russ. Keep that up. And then last but not least, James Harden. Kind of getting the short end of the stick on this one, but you're still a great player, James. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and the efficiency is there too from him. It's just obviously taking that 3rd seat like he did in real life, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, this team we're solid. We're the 1 seed for the first time, so hopefully we can get some playoff success. Going up against the Spurs in this first round right here. They got Freddie, Devin Vassell. Derek Adams was that guy that won Rookie of the Year. I know he's been dominating. Kellen Johnson, and they got Charles Bassey as their starting center. Chet, go to work, I guess, is our strategy in this one. Let's go through game 1, we win. Game 2 is also a win for us. Game 3, win for us. Can we sweep them? We sweep them, get out of there in 4. To go up against the Los Angeles Lakers, is LeBron still there? Yes, he is. And they got Chris Middleton and Jamal Murray. Max Christie starting for them. I was not expecting this team to look anything like this, if I'm being honest. It's a pretty solid Laker team. Don't know how they got to where they are right now, but we take game 1 regardless, and game 2, and game 3. Are we going? I didn't even mean to do that. Are we going to sweep them? Nah, gentlemen sweep. Yeah, gentlemen sweep. We're on to the conference finals to go up against the 3-seeded Memphis Grizzlies. I know they have 6th man of the year. Wow, Markelle Fultz. His name just flew out my mind right away. Ja Morant, though, at a 99. Oof, that's tough. Desmond Baines there. Zaire Williams, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jakob Poeltl. I'm really scared about that Ja matchup right there. 99 overall Ja. That is tough. Game 1, they win. I'm sure Ja had a big game about that. Yeah, hold on. 50. Whoa. James Harden dropped 50, so that's cool. But Ja dropped 43, 12, and 8. Yeah, he's got to be killing it this playoffs. Oh, my Lord. Come on, Ja. Come on, Ja. You ain't got to do us like that, bro. For real, for real. We'll go through this next game. We're down 3-0, bro. We're down 3-0. I'll just switch this to I mean, we're already running a 9-man. I'll switch it to an 8-man. But, like, come on, bro. Come on. We just got swept by Ja Morant, bro. You are so... You're OD. We have officially lost to 2 of the future champions. Hopefully one day we could just finally make it there and win, because I feel like that's all we're really waiting for. And we sent Brown into retirement, so that's cool. So respectfully, I'm going to just put these guys back onto this team. I was trying to figure out how I could do this where it would be realistic, where they'd get paid their money, but still, you know, I was trying to figure out a way to make this work. Obviously it didn't. They signed to their different players. Kind of funny how James Harden signed with the Rockets. Russ, he also played for the Wizards. And then KD was rumored before the season started to be traded to the Trailblazers. So yeah, I think that's just kind of funny how they all gravitated to that spot, or each of those teams. But yeah, respectfully, I'm just going to trade for them and put them back on this team. Alright, I got everyone back onto this team, and this is a surprising one. Russell Westbrook overtakes KD as the highest overall player on the team. I say this is surprising because coming in, Russ was the only player that was under an 80 overall as the rookie selves. He was a 79, so just barely under there, but still, he was the lowest overall, and now he's the highest overall. KD still, he's going up though. He's at to a 96, and then James Harden is still the third highest player at a 95. Chet's still here. He's almost a 90, so we almost have 490 overalls. I mean, we were the 1 seed last year, made it to the conference finals. We're just 1 step away. Hopefully this year will be that step. All right, this is a monumental one right here. KD, all-star starter on Team Luka for the 2nd year in a row. Russ is our all-star reserve for the 2nd year in a row. And this year, we even got James Harden as an all-star. So we got all 3 of them all-stars. Now it's time to win that championship. Come on, boys. Well, this is a huge surprise, bro. What? Russell Westbrook MVP. We'll look at those stats in a little bit, but that's wild. I would never expect that. Stuart Fitzgerald, Rookie of the Year. Markelle Fultz is just the best 6-man of all time, I guess. Jaren Jackson Jr., that's huge, actually. He's not on Memphis anymore. That is huge. They busted our ass last year. He wins Defensive Player of the Year, and Mike Murray wins Most Improved. Of course, we're going to have MVP Russ over here on All-NBA first team. And then we got KD right behind him on the 2nd team. And Russ also makes All-Defensive first team. Alright, so we were the 1 seed back-to-back years. This year winning 61 games. I believe we won 60 last year. Could be forgetting, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So, slight improvement. Wow, so I guess Russ became the highest overall player on the team. And he said, get out the way. This is my team now. Leading them in scoring. 27 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals. Shooting it incredible, bro. Russ, I know for a fact, has never shot 44% from 3. And if he could shoot 44% from 3... he'd probably win another MVP, bro. That man, that's crazy. And even James Harden jumps up his game up from 20 points to 27 points per game. 4 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal and a half. His efficiency, finally, he hit 50, 40, 90, shooting 50, 53, 47. Efficiencies are crazy. And then, this is the biggest surprise of them all. KD actually drops down. He's down to 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, a block and a half. His efficiencies are down a little bit, but, I mean, they were so good that it's these down numbers are still incredible. I'm fine with these numbers 100%. Oof, I guess Russ just carries, man. James Harden stepped up. KD don't even have to do all that. That's wild. All right, Russ, new team. This team's in your hand here, going up against the Nuggets in this first round, who got Nikola Jokic, okay, and Franz Wagner is a 90. They got Shaedon Sharpe 2 up to an 87. I mean, we should be able to beat them, hopefully. I'm a little worried about Jokic just because Jokic is Jokic. He's that good. Yeah, as you see there, he took a game from us. As long as he doesn't take too many games, though, I'm fine. Don't go to a Game 7, please. Just get out of here. Of course, we're going to a Game 7. All right, I'll shorten the rotation. Whew, big Game 7 here. Now you see why I said I was scared of Jokic. He is that good for sure. We come out strong in the first quarter though, so hopefully we hold on to this lead. It'd be a tragedy if we don't hold on to this lead, and we do. All right, took care of business. Russ, he pulled through almost a 40-point triple-double here, but KD had that triple-double on lock, and then James Harden with his own double-double. Yeah, this big 3 right here, if they're all hitting, it's going to be tough to beat us. Now we got the Spurs, who I believe we beat last year. Looks a little different, though, because I know they didn't have Kuzma last year. Charles Bassey got a little bit better. Devin Vassell is still here. And Mitch Cassell. Devin and Mitch Cassell and Vassell. Funny right there. Let's go through this, though. Hopefully we can beat them. We take a quick 2-1 lead. They tie at 2-2. We're up 3-2. Get out of here. Why do we keep having to go to these damn game 7s, bro? Just come on, bro. Come on. Win this one, please. Pretty please. It's way too close for my liking. I don't enjoy this. We kind of pulled away a little bit. That was a huge third quarter from us, and we take that to victory. Another monster game from Russ, 46 and 13. James Harden had 30 and 13. KD 20, 10 and 7. This team is definitely really good. And this Memphis team came all the way from the play-in, and they're trying to get their lick back on us. Or not even their lick back, because they busted our ass. But they're trying to run it back on us and fuck us up again. This is better, though, because they have Randolph Peterson as their starting small forward. And then Isaiah Stewart and Zubac. So, I mean, KD being guarded by Randolph. KD, if you don't average damn near 50 in this series, I'm going to be so mad at you. We win game 1. Was it KD? No, KD had a pretty bad, or a pretty game. Almost a triple-double, yeah. But, like, I need you to bust his ass crazy. Like violate him, please. We're up 3-1. Just get out of this round, bro. Thank you. And Russell Westbrook wins Western Conference Finals MVP, putting up fantastic numbers, 35 and 13. Yeah, that'll do it to you. Now we're in the finals against the 8th-seeded Cavs. Okay, they got Darius Garland, Donovan, Emo, James Wiseman now instead of Jared Allen, and then Josh Hart. That's a very good small forward to run with this team right here. Definitely scared. Only thing that's kind of keeping me up right now is they were an 8th seed. I accidentally simmed around. We're tied 2-2. We're not tripping though. We're up 3-2. Going to another game 7, bro. Come on, please. Please pull through. This game is way too close for my liking. Way too close for my liking. Oh God, it's close all the way through the 4th quarter. We kind of got a slight lead. 4 points. A 1-point victory. We have won the championship. And James Harden wins Finals MVP. So Russ won regular season and Western. But James, he takes the Finals MVP. That's crazy one. In the game 7, Russ put up 31, 8 and 11, shooting it great. KD 23, 5 and 6. Danny Avdija, bro, off the bench with 23, 6 and 2. James Harden with 21 assists, 5 steals. Yeah, bro, this big 3. It only took them a few years, and they got right to it, man. I don't think it's a hot take to say that if those 3 stayed together in OKC, they would have won a ring, but this video just goes and proves that. It still amazes me that OKC drafted 3 MVPs in back-to-back-to-back years, bro. Like, that's unheard of. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. In the description, there'll be links to all my social medias, so make sure you follow me on all those to keep up to date with me. Catch y'all.